Hi guys, so today we're going to be looking at Chapter 8, Section 3, graphing f of x equaling to ax squared plus bx plus c. So the first thing that we're going to look at is a bit of vocabulary. If we're looking at a maximum value, what we're looking at essentially is the vertex point. So if you see here, this case we have a maximum point at the vertex. And we can always identify if we have a maximum or minimum value by looking at a. So if a is a smaller number, for example, let's say we have f of x equaling to negative 11x squared plus 5x plus 10, we have a negative 11 as our a value. And so because it's smaller than 0, we say that we have a maximum value. In the case where a is greater than 0, we call it a minimum value, which should be shown like this. And an example of that could be the opposite. So instead of having a negative 11, we would have a positive 11x squared plus 5x plus 10. And so we have a positive 11, which is greater than 0. We would say that we have a minimum value. Now this is only identifying if we have a maximum or minimum value, but it doesn't actually tell us what the value is yet. So to find out what the value is, we need to find out what the vertex is first. So let's say that, for example, right here we have the function f of x equaling to negative 4x squared minus 24x minus 19. I want to first start off by finding out what my a value is, my b value, and my c value are. So I have here f of x equaling to ax squared plus bx plus c. My a value is negative 4. My b value is negative 24. My c value is negative 19. So since my a value is negative, that means that I'm going to have a maximum value. We don't know what the value is yet, but at least we know it's going to be maximum. Now, to find the vertex, we have to start off by using the formula negative b over 2a. I'm going to plug it into the formula. So negative b would be negative times negative 24 over 2 times negative 4. That would equal to 24 over negative 8, which would equal to negative 3. So I have here for f of the next step is to substitute. So we have here f of negative 3 equaling to negative 4 times negative 3 to the power 2 minus 24 times negative 3 minus 19, and that equals to negative 4 times 9 is negative 36. Negative 24 times 3 equals to positive 81, and we left with the 19. So negative 36 plus 81 minus 19 equals to positive 26. So our maximum value is going to be the 26. Okay. Let's try it out again. So in this case, we're asked here, tell whether the function f of x is equal to 8x squared minus 8x plus 6 has a minimum value or a maximum value, and then after you find that out, find out what the actual value is. I'll give you a few minutes to work on this problem on your own. Okay, so right here, let's find out what our a value is. Oops. Sorry, let me go back. Our a value here, we have ax squared plus bx plus c. A equals to 8, b equals to negative 8, and c equals to 6. So since our a is a positive number, that means we have a minimum value. And to find our minimum value, we first have to find out what the vertex is. So I'm going to start off by using the negative b over 2a. We get here negative 8 over 2 times 8. That equals to 8 over 16. And is this true? Let me check it. Negative 8 times negative 8 over 2 times. Yep. So we get here 1 over 2. And once we do that, the next step is to plug it into the formula. So we get here f of 1 over 2 equals to 8 times 1 over 2 squared minus 8 times 1 over 2 plus 6. So we get here 8 times 1 over 4, 8 times 1 over 2 plus 6. I can change these into fractions so that we are multiplying the fractions out. We get 8 over 4 minus 8 over 2 plus 6. That turns into a 2. This can turn into a 4. That turns into a 6. And we're left with positive 4 as our answer. Okay, let's check it. Yep. So that would be our response. So our minimum value is 4. Cool. So hopefully this helps. Good luck.